Up next, we'll be taking a look at developments in the world of cryptocurrencies and digital assets with Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here. All yours, Catherine.
Thanks, Seema. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly crypto and digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we have actually seen some stabilization in cryptocurrencies this week, with the total market cap around $1.6 trillion. Let's see where today closes, though, and what that trillion-dollar mark might look like, because we are, in fact, seeing Bitcoin up by about 10% today and Ether up by about 13%. So a huge rally, actually, today to close out the week, which is kind of nice to see. This as the U.S. 10-year yield hits 1.9%. And I bring that up because if you recall, rising rates have been putting pressure, downward pressure, on cryptocurrencies, assets, and also, of course, tech stocks. That is not the case today. And perhaps it's because in conjunction with that 1.9% U.S. 10-year yield, we had a blowout U.S. jobs report, far surpassing expectations and also revising the prior 2 months up. So what that might mean to investors is that it could be the best of both worlds. In other words, the U.S. economy looks to be on very strong, solid footing, and therefore it can withstand rate hikes. So it's not spooking investors the way we've seen it over the past couple of weeks. And in fact, the odds now for 50 basis points increase in rates at the March meeting has gone up to 44% probability, up from 10% prior to the jobs report. Away from that, there's a lot of global news going on in cryptocurrencies this week. Jamaica's central bank is planning to launch their own digital currency this quarter. India's financial minister said that they will launch a digital coin in April. And they're also going to impose a 30% tax on income earned from crypto transactions, but that the losses cannot be used to offset any gains. Interesting. Thailand's revenue department no longer plans to enforce a 15% withholding tax on crypto transactions. And according to reports, Russia apparently controls about $250 billion worth of crypto. Galaxy Digital has filed with the SEC to relocate from the Cayman Islands to Delaware and also to list on the NASDAQ under ticker GLXY. And interesting here as well, we talked a little bit about this in terms of legal tender last week. Arizona's Senator Wendy Rogers has introduced a bill proposing to add Bitcoin to a list of acceptable legal tenders. If passed, Bitcoin could be used to pay debt and to pay taxes. Keep in mind, of course, this still has to be passed in the Senate as well as the House of Representatives. We also have heard that Shopify's founder and CEO, so a huge Canadian tech success story, as you know, that he is going to be joining the Coinbase board. Of course, that's subject to approval. We've also heard more fundraising going on. The crypto exchange called FTX just raised $400 million, valuing the company at $32 billion. And popular Reddit platform founder has raised $510 million for another crypto-focused fund. Interesting as well, when we think about inflation, we've talked about this story and it's continuing to get attention. Turkish investors have pivoted again and again to crypto as inflation soars and their currency declines. And lastly, I'll leave it on this note. Bloomberg notes that the trading platform Crypto.com is estimating that 1 billion people will invest in crypto this year. That is 3 times the size of last year. Nima, I'll leave it there. Back to you.
Always a lot of growth in the crypto world, Catherine. Thanks for that. For more analysis and news on the markets, tune in to Catherine Murray on The Buck Stops Here on the News Forum Network.